Steelers, Rams, coming up on EA Sports. The season moving quickly already as we get set for today's Week 3 matchup.
The running back position today manned by a couple of stars of the sport. What are you looking for here?
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing, isn't it, to do a game where it's all about the running backs. We have to talk about how good the quarterback is, and aren't they special? Well, these two running backs are special, and we see it each week how they play, but also we see it how the offenses are designed. It is around the running backs.
They bring in the extra tight end. First down at the 20. Looks but can't connect on the short throw. Here's a look at the Rams offense. They were very sloppy last week, turning the ball over 6 times. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. The Steelers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And they take him down.
A lot of things to look at if you're a quarterback in this league now, isn't it? You're looking at safeties, you look at linebackers, but you forget, hey, these corners can blitz. Good disguise, good timing, and a nice sack by the corner.
Mason split out wide on the right. Foles is set. Empty backfield. Foles alone in the backfield.
Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out. Hecker is back now. He'll be punting. Antonio Brown will return this punt. Gains 15. The line of scrimmage, the 48. First down at the 48. Quinn's the one who made the big stop.
Davis is trying to read this option play. Does he keep the football or pitch it? He keeps it. Boy, wrong decision. And the defense all over him as they tackle him behind the line of scrimmage.
This will be second down. The Steelers all bunched up here as they get set at the line.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Akeem Ayers takes down the quarterback.
Nice job that time with the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback too.
Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun ready for the snap. Intercepted! The defense will take the penalty. An early pick, and he's going to have to bounce back from this one.
Yeah, he is, but I'd go to the sideline here, and I'd yell at my offensive line because, my gosh, everybody's surrounding. No room to step and throw the football. That's not the quarterback's fault. That's the offensive line.
First down and 10. Bell's going to secure the handoff. And a flag comes out. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. First down at the 35. The reception by Antonio Brown. Brown's tackled down after a gain of 5. That's his first reception today. Second down after that pass play. The Rams defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Joyner's there to make the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done. Now he's going to change the play and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Roethlisberger is going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Good play that time by the defender. He read the quarterback, got in position, and knocked that pass away on third down.
All set to punt here. That beautifully executed punt now really will help out this defense, forcing the opposition to start the next drive inside the 10. The Rams got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
Hurley's tackled, but earns a new set of downs.
If you're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
The Steelers with a nickel look here on defense. Looking across the middle, should have had it. Here's how the Steelers defense. Last week, this group came up with 3 forced turnovers. Second down and 10. And it's caught by Jared Cook.
When you run the slant route, it's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers.
The Rams come out in the pistol. Halfway through this first quarter now. Keeps his legs moving. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Mason lined up in the backfield. First down at the 47. Mason's going to take the handoff now. In plus territory at the 49. Second and 12. 2 hands on the football that has the catch. Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
The Rams will take the snap from the 40. It's complete to Todd Gurley. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
First and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Gurley's brought down after picking up only a yard.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain. The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run over there. The Rams have it at the 34. My goodness,
is. What a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. 3rd and 9. Looking at every option. And it's out of bounds, incomplete.
This will be a field goal try for Zuerlein. The field goal attempt is good. It's good. We're late in the first, and that field goal puts them on top.
Yes, and it's a confidence boost. No question about it. When you get a field goal or a touchdown late in the first quarter and it puts you on top, it just feels good.
Browns taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Steelers' offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive. They got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
The ball is jarred out of his hands.
Here's the Steelers' offense. How will this team rebound after last week's debacle in which they turned the football over 5 times?
Second and 10.
Bryant's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. Jenkins is there to take him down.
I know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
First down here.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Davis has got a lot to think of here in a split second. Does he keep the football? Does he pitch it? Does he cut back? Well, there's nothing to do that time. The defense is alert, and they tackle him for a loss of yards.
Coming to the line of scrimmage right at midfield.
The defensive line's all shifting to the right. They're going to try to find a way to pressure the quarterback.
Second down and 13.
Roethlisberger was targeting Antonio Brown with that pass. And now here's the Rams defense. This is a ball-hawking unit that a week ago came up with 4 takeaways.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Throws the pass.
And that'll probably go as a drop.
Late in the first, and that's a big stop on 3rd down to bring up a punt. And now they'll look to extend the lead.
Yeah, good job by the defense, but I'll say this for the offense. You got to show more imagination if you want to have success, especially on 3rd downs.
This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. Foles takes a look now from under center. First down at the 19. He's drilled as he throws.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowd the line of scrimmage.
Second down and 10.
Gurley has the good catch.
Manage the football game. That's what you have to do as a quarterback. You're winning a close game and it's 3rd and long. Well, manage it. Know what to do. Don't force the play here. If it's not there, throw it away and just punt the football.
Loss of a couple that time.
Foles is back in shotgun formation. Britt's got it on a pass that has some heat. He's in the clear. The 20, the 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. Late in the first quarter, and they're stretching their lead out. It looks like they have it in their minds to put this game away early.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do, isn't it? They just want to get it over with early, just put all doubt, just remove all doubt, I should say, from the opponents that you're in for a rough day, and you might as well just give up.
Brown's going to test the coverage here. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting to run up the middle.
And Ayers is all over the ball carrier.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Second down.
The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run.
Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
3rd and 13.
Hayward Bays got it. First down. Set up now at the 46. Out of the gun.
Could have been intercepted.
Second and 10 coming up. The Steelers come out in a bunch set. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation.
Darius Hayward-Bay with the catch.
Going to take it the distance. Touchdown!
Nothing like it for a quarterback, I'll tell you that. I loved it. Throw a little short pass and just root your guy on and watch him score a touchdown. Pretty exciting stuff.
The Rams are ready to return the kick.
Mason's running this one out.
Spins away from contact.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Rams will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. It keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down here and score again.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play.
The Steelers defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. Gurley's handed the football.
It's 3rd down coming up.
The Rams at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Foles is going to take it from the gun. Down the field. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. Hecker is back now. He'll be punting. Antonio Brown from the 21. He's tackled at the 30. And a run back of about 10. The Steelers coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
The Steelers will take the snap from the 30. Bell's going to receive the toss.
Bell's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Now 1st and 10. They go screen with Bell. And Laurinaitis is all over that offense and brings him down.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Roethlisberger's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. Roethlisberger's got it in the gun. Ball is out. And it's a takeaway. Midway through the second. That fumble recovery is huge, Phil Simms.
It was, Jim. It was a good, smart play by the defense, and they got rewarded with the turnover.
The Rams weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, it's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
The Rams will take the snap from the 40. The catch is made. Not able to get away from Tuitt that time.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Playing press coverage to the outside. Foles is completion percentage, 50% on the day. The Rams will take the snap from the 40. Gurley makes the grab. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays. Hecker is back now. He'll be punting. That punt could not have been better struck. And now the defense has the advantage with the opposition, with their backs to their own end zone. The Steelers getting ready to start another drive, and the last time they had the ball, Phil, they gifted it back to the defense with a fumble.
Well, I'll tell you this. Whoever gets the football in their hands this time in this drive is going to have 2 arms draped around it and pulled to his chest tightly, because the coach, he can put up with a lot of things, but one thing he cannot stand is a fumble.
Breaks out of the tackle. James Laurinaitis brings him down.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
1st and 10. Roethlisberger finds Miller. First down, offense readying for the snap. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Bell
Bell's taking the handoff. Right to the left. Bell's met after a gain of 3.
Bell's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Roethlisberger from the gun. The catch by Bell. He'll pick up 7 this time. The Steelers trail right now, but the passing game has been strong. Roethlisberger's had some success, and that needs to continue.
Jim, you're right. They're down, but it's not the fault of the quarterback. He is on rhythm. He is hot, and he's putting the football right on the money.
Halftime, 2 minutes away.
Coming to the line at the 19-yard line.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's shifting to their left.
First down at the 19. And that pass from Roethlisberger will go incomplete.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
The Steelers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Going for the home run. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The Steelers are at the line facing 3rd down, which was not an issue for them last week as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. Touchdown. Steelers put 6 on the board. Roethlisberger's now got 5 touchdown passes on the season. Extra point is good. The Rams are ready to return the kick. Mason's going to run this one out. Spins away from contact. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Rams offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Cook's going to pull in the bullet pass. Let's see how they back up the big play here. And that pass from Foles will go incomplete. Second down coming up. The Steelers lined up in the nickel. Foles takes it from the gun. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Quarters formation here for the defense. 3rd and 10. Intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Steelers have to be thrilled with what they've done offensively, but they cannot separate themselves at all because their defense is also being dominated.
No, you got to keep on playing. Situations like this, that's up to the coaches. Keep the offense aggressive. I think they will. They've had success. There's no reason to think that they won't go out there this time and have another good drive.
The Steelers come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 14-10.
quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
The defense, a little jumpy right there.
Here's the football resting at the 43.
The Steelers line up, split backfield. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. The Steelers now move the chains, and he steps out of the field of play.
Well, when there's under 2 minutes to go, good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 60% on the day. And they are in on Bell. The defense accepts the penalty.
They break huddle at the 18-yard line.
The Rams set at the line. Dime package. First down at the 18. Pass is intercepted.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it. And inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
Gurley's got it on the screen. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. The Rams signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. The Steelers defense now is going to go nickel. The corner's retreating. The Rams will take the snap from the 25.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player. Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Gains 11.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going. The defensive line, they're all talking. They're all shifting to the right.
Foles will take it from the gun. Scans the field. Quick with the catch. Shazier's the one who brings him to the ground.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with the hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. First down on the way. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Foles standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Brian Quick has the catch.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Foles has completed his last 6 passes. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. We'll switch sides and take a break as the first half comes to a close here at the gateway to the west. St. Louis back for the third quarter in just a few moments. With this kick, the second half is underway. Todman will run this one out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Steelers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Second down following the run. Press coverage all the way. From the gun. Roethlisberger over to Antonio Brown.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
Roethlisberger's completion percentage, 60% on the day. The Steelers take it from the 43. Got hit on release. The Rams defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. He had no time to get set.
Hey, easy call. Be safe. Put the pressure on the other team to make the plays on the offensive side to beat you. So right here, you call something very conservative.
After the incomplete pass, it's third down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And a flag comes out. Hayward Bays got it on a pass, had some heat on it. That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count.
The Steelers offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score.
The 37 is the line of scrimmage.
First down following the long play. Bell's got it on the handoff. They're going to run it right. Gains 14.
Bell is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The Steelers take it from the 23. Ball is out, and the recovery is made on his way. Now at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and in for the touchdown.
What a deflating play for the offense. The defense picks up the fumble, takes it not only for a touchdown, but how long? Look at the blocks. That makes the offense lose its confidence. They're going to have a hard time coming back out on the field and making it happen. They wanted more excitement, more tension, more decision-making, the second guess in the NFL, and now they're going to have it. This two-point conversion, more teams are going to do it because they don't want to kick the extra point from the 15-yard line.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Steelers just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
The Steelers from the 22. Down the field. With the contact, the ball comes out.
Pass rushers, defensive players, they love situations like this, don't they? They got a little lead there. It's in the second half, and it's third and long. You are expecting pass, so you can just let it go and try to get after the quarterback. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
The Steelers from the 22. And it's batted down.
When you're in a situation like this, it's third and long. What do you think the defense is going to guard against? A long pass down the field. That's right. So it's very obvious. And that time, nobody's open down the field, so the pass goes incomplete.
Mason's got it on the return. And a run back of about 19.
Mason's able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
The Rams take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
He'll throw it over the middle. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
Bailey's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch. Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage, the defense showing a blitz.
The Steelers with a nickel look here on defense. 2nd and 10. It's complete to Todd Gurley. And gains maybe 4. The Rams have used their running back as an all-purpose threat today. Gurley's been a target plenty of times coming out of the backfield, and it's been effective.
Well, Jim, if it works, don't stop doing it. That's what they've done here today. Throwing it to the running back. They continuously keep giving the football, and he's getting the job done.
Gonna take it home for the touchdown. And they continue to take that game plan that worked so well in the first half and add to it here midway through the third quarter with another touchdown, Phil.
So my answer is, what's the defense thinking? My gosh, the game plan didn't change on the offensive side, but you had no answers for it. Time to get on that sideline and figure out what you want to do.
Brown's going to test the coverage this time. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Steelers offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
The Steelers come out with a split backfield. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. The Rams go with the dime formation here on defense. Roethlisberger from the gun. Roethlisberger gets it to his tight end, Heath Miller. Getting set as fast as they can.
Boy, they saw something on the offense. It caught their attention. Look at the defensive line.
And intercepted.
Laurinaitis is able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
The Rams back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last 2 drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field. You go out there and you score, and you feel like nothing can stop you. So would not be surprised to see him to go out there and have success again.
Second and short. Gurley's going to secure the handoff. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
It's a 2 tight end formation. First down and 10. Mason's going to take the handoff now for about 4.
Mason's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The Rams snap it at the 31. The give out of the eye. Just 33 yards to go to the end zone. The Rams step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Out to Cook. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down. Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense moving the football down the field.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. quarters formation here for the defense.
The Steelers from the 22. Bryant's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Now the offense in their hurry-up. 1st and 10. Roethlisberger's unable to find his target that time.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete. Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Roberson's there that time for the tackle. They get set quickly, ready for another snap. First down at the 24. He's got a little bit of daylight here.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
Very nearly intercepted.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
The Steelers come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation.
When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz.
2nd down and 10. Makes the catch inbounds.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
They are staring at the end zone just a yard away.
Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. Williams has got his first touchdown of the season. The Steelers with the PAT to come.
Extra point was good.
The Rams are ready to return the kick. Mason's going to test the coverage here. Spins away from the hit.
And he runs it out to about 27 before he's taken down.
The Rams put some points on the board on the previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think, here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work when you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
2nd and 6 coming up. Gurley's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Makes the catch. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. That's his first reception today. First down coming up. The Steelers lined up in the nickel. Mason's handed the football. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2. The defense will take the penalty.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
It's first down as they head to the line. The Rams have the football as the 4th quarter gets started. The Steelers come out in a dime package. The final quarter begins with this snap. Mason's tackled down after a gain of 5. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. First down here. surveys. Hauls it in. What a goal and what a catch. The Rams continue to pass the football, and when they have, they've looked in one familiar direction. Britt's been the top target, and he's been very strong in this game.
The offense, what a tremendous design they've had here today. They've had many ways to get this football to the wide receiver, and he has done a good job of taking advantage of it.
The football rests at the 44.
The Rams at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. 2nd and 10.
Jared Cook has the catch.
So they get the reception, but it's not enough to move the chains. 3rd down coming up.
Foles is going to take the snap from the shotgun. And it's the tight end, Jared Cook, on the receiving end.
Look what the defensive line is doing. They're all pinching down inside. They're expecting a run.
1st down at the 32. Foles now on the move. And incomplete.
Foles is athletic enough to get out of the pocket. That's a really good job by him. But you have to give the defense a lot of credit. They shut down all the receivers. This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
The Rams from the 32. Gurley has the good catch. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Well, as a rookie in the NFL, you're just happy to be in the league, making money, doing what you love to do, and that's play football. But how about that? When you get in position and you score your first NFL touchdown.
Alexander's in on the tackle. That return's good for about 24.
The Steelers offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
And they can't connect.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
2nd down following that incompletion.
The Steelers at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation.
Donald takes down the quarterback.
Well, we know one thing. If you're a defensive tackle, you got power. And it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella. Busting through there and getting the sack on the QB.
Roethlisberger's back in shotgun formation. And that's going to be a 3 and out.
The Steelers put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
They're in punting formation. Mason's going to look for space now. That is 5 penalties on the offense today.
It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Now 1st and 10. Running room. Mason's met at the 30.
Mason's able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a 1st down.
1st and 10. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. Gurley's taking the handoff. And gains about 1. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Well, Jim Nance, even you could coach a team in a situation like this. You're winning big, and it's 3rd and long. You know what you do? You hand the football off and you punt the football.
Toss to the outside. He'll try this one from 51. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one. An insurance field goal for them. Probably not enough time left to surrender this lead. They're gaining control of this one down to the finish.
Sometimes in this game, when you get a lead, it's not about trying to pour it on. It's about being smart. All that matters is winning. Find a way to get this game over with while you're still on top.
The Rams with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. The Steelers take it from the 23. Launching it deep. Intercepted. Tackles made. It's not getting any better for the offense here late in this game as now they get picked off.
The frustration and the bad play just continues. And, you know, it's so bad the coach can't even yell at the players. All you can do is pat them on the head and encourage them to keep trying.
The Rams get a 1st down.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the 2nd half, picking up that 1st down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those 1st downs.
1st down and 10. They're going to run it on the toss. A tackle behind the line. Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally.
St. Louis is in for the score. Touchdown. That marks the 50th touchdown pass of his career. Inside of the uprights. The Rams setting up for the kickoff. Browns running this one out. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Steelers are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
Failing to complete that one. So 2nd down here.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Launches it down the field. What a one-handed catch.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a 1st down. You're down big in the 2nd half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Looking long. That's an interception. Hayward Bays there to make the tackle. Midway through the 4th, and the mood on that sideline, Phil, has to be one of tremendous frustration as they throw the interception.
Absolutely, Jim. They have to be so disappointed. They had high hopes coming into this game. We talked to the coaches. They thought they would play well. Well, this is just one of those days when nothing went right for your side.
A long field ahead of them at the 10. 2nd down and 10. Here's the quick toss. Rocked for a loss on that tackle. The Rams lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Gurley's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
Third down and 12. Gurley's got it. Screen play. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. Timeout's called, and we're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. Hecker is back now. He'll be punting. He'll have a chance for a return. Gain 16. That was a huge punt return to put this team in position now to make up this late deficit.
That punt return got everybody fired up. And now the offense looks at it and goes, our job is much easier because of the field position. When linebackers move around like this, you know what it means? Nothing. Confuses no one.
Roethlisberger sends it to Bell.
The defense has a lead here in the 4th quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up, make the tackle. Good job that time. When you're getting blown out like this in the second half, get in that hurry-up offense here at the end of the game. Get some practice in it, because I guarantee you, in the weeks coming up, you'll be in this situation
all the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Steelers getting ready to kick it off. Mason's going to run this one out. Breaks the tackle. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Rams offense takes the field, and what is, in essence, an encore bow to the crowd here, as they have been the dominant team all game long, and time is running out.
This is when I was at my best when I played, Jim, and we were winning. I came out there late in the game, too. I could kneel down and kill the clock as good as any quarterback in history.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. Mason lined up in the backfield. Mason's got on the handoff. They'll mark him at the 28.
3rd long coming up. You're losing by a couple scores. You're on the defensive side. You must know the offense is not going to take a chance. So be aggressive and maybe get lucky and get a turnover.
3rd down after the penalty. The Rams will look to get to the 37 to pick up a 1st down. Makes the catch in the open field. They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. 1st down here after the completion. Foles handoff. Ends up picking up 3 yards.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
What a shootout it was, and what a great way to finish off the game with a victory like that.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to figure out if it's a shootout or just a lot of really awful defense, but a lot of scoring, pretty exciting, and a good victory for the team.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.